Okay, finally getting around to playing this darn game here. First of all, let me give a shout out and a thank you to Alex for gifting me this game via Steam. It's not as bad a game as I was anticipating. I got a the feedback for Civ 5 that I heard was pretty bad, but it's actually it's not a bad game. It's just it's riddled with flaws is the problem, but it's still fun. It's still, in my opinion, worth playing. It just, if I could sum it up in a nutshell, Civ 5 tried to artificially stop people from doing things that, you know, made them win in the previous civilizations. So the exploits, you know, there's always going to be exploits in every game. But Civ 5 tried to stop all of those that it could in a very artificial manner, which really tweaked the game in a way that that's kind of irritating, to be honest. I mean, it just put up all these roadblocks in front of you. You can still get around them, but it takes some real finesse, and that's the irritating part. You can't, like in Civ 4, you know, you could choose if you wanted to. You could choose to just war, you know, just go full-on war and sweep the board if you could do it. You know, there wasn't really anything artificially preventing you from doing that, right? If you could pay for the cities, and if you could, you know, defend, you know, if you could take them and you could pay for them, you could do it. In Civ 5, it's not so simple. In Civ 5, well, there's two things. First of all, there's global happiness. You only have a certain amount of happiness which you can spread between all your cities, right? So the more cities you take, the more happiness you have to compensate, and that's limits you in your expansion. Plus, it's even worse than that. If it was just that, it wouldn't be bad, but it's even worse than that. In addition to that, taking several cities in quick repetition will all of a sudden get you a huge diplomatic penalty with the AIs. And what this translates into is no trade, which is kind of devastating. You can get a lot of money from trading your resources off to the AI. No trade, no bribing them into wars with other AIs, and eventually they'll all just declare war on you. And in addition to that, they made a really bad move, in my opinion. They added something called city-states, and these are like basically little one-city civilizations, basically, which can be bought or allied with. And what happens in about the mid-game, the AIs start getting tons and tons of money, huge amounts of income, and so they start buying these city-states. And so, in addition to being at war with everybody in the domination game, eventually, you'll also be at war with, like, in this case, we have 12 city-states here. You'll probably be at war with all of those, too. So you'll be at war with the entire map, eventually, if you try to go domination. It's not easy. I remember people telling me Civ 5 was easy. Well, maybe Civ 5 science victory might be easy, but Civ 5 domination victory, I'm still struggling with it. And I've had the game for about a couple of months now. Been playing it quite a bit, and I'm still struggling with that. It's still not easy. But anyway, we're going to try that. That's how I like to play. And they really put up a lot of roadblocks just to make it so where you couldn't play like that. You still can, but it's kind of irritatingly tedious. But anyway, I still, you know, I'm still not very good, but I'm going to try that anyway. I'm going to do Pangea. I'm going to do small map because I don't want this game to take forever, and quite frankly, my poor computer can't really handle this game very well. Deity difficulty and standard pace. I did actually try and practice on quick. I wanted to do a quick game just to save time, but domination on Civ 5 on quick is apparently just ridiculously difficult because I just couldn't pull it off. But anyway, Yeah. Anyway, advanced setup. I think we have. I got quick combat and quick movement on. That's it. I do like one thing. I do like how every leader is very, very unique. I think that adds a lot of flavor to the game. There's a lot of variation here in, you know, the strategies that you can adopt when you use certain leaders. It's pretty fun. But anyway, I'm going to use Shaka for his. Basically, the units require 25% less experience, and he has a nice building that helps out his melee units, and he has a nice melee unit. So he's pretty good for war. So that's what I'm going to use.
Your people kneel before you, great warrior.
As an added bonus, I don't have to face Shaka in the game.
As you rose from a place of exile to become the
Not that it'd actually be a real problem.
You ushered in
One AI isn't the problem. This is the thing in Civ 4. One AI is no big deal. It's all of them together. That's what makes it hard. When you have to fight all of them at the same time, that's what makes it hard. Okay, so I do usually find that moving is usually pretty beneficial. Staying in just where your default spot is, that's usually not so good. It's usually actually better to move. In this case, I think I'm going to settle that wine. There's a couple of reasons for that. Well, let's see. First of all, I get by the mountain. That's the first reason. The second reason is I don't have to improve it. At the instant that I meet an AI and I have calendar, I can sell it to them. And there's a little advantage in that. Unfortunately, the rest of the terrain is pretty crappy, but that's alright. Actually, this is pretty bad. I'm tundrad in here. That's pretty bad. I don't know. Tundrad in. I don't know about the tundrad in thing. I might almost restart. That's kind of a lackluster start. Let's restart the game. That's kind of bleh. I'm a newbie. I don't think I could take a start like that.
Your people kneel before you, great warrior Shaka of the Zulu kingdom. As you rose from a place of exile to become the true leader of the Zulus,
see if I can eat an orange here while I wait. Oh, there we go.
Society.
Oh, no, that's more like it. That's a bitchin' start. Only question is to move. Whoa! And that's by a mountain too. I almost might move. You know what? I've been moving a lot lately when I play this game. Although my starting spot over there is pretty nice. I see a mountain. I see, what is this? Is this desert? Oh, this is desert. Well, that's maybe not so impressive. Well, where could you move there? I'm thinking about maybe settling the silver wouldn't be too bad. Settling on there. I usually like to settle a resource, particularly a mining resource, and the reason for that is I get mining, and then once the first time I meet an AI, I can sell them that resource, and that makes a huge difference early on. And it's not a bad tile. I mean, some people I've seen some people recommend against that, but I think it's a good move. Particularly for the being able to sell the resource early without having to go find a worker and improve it. That's pretty nice. And I'm trying to eat my orange here. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Timeout. That's a good orange. Problem is, if I settle here, I'm gonna have a bunch of unworkable tiles in my capital. That's not really a good thing. Here too. Although I like this spot, I'm surrounded by unworkable tiles unless I get the Petra, which is a great building, but hard to get on Deity. Let's see here. It's way over here. I got to get the currency. My actual chance of getting that is kind of low. Yeah. It usually goes pretty quick. Boy, if only I could get that. I don't think I'm going to, though. So maybe I could settle this. Yeah. Suddenly that silver is looking alright. I know I'm going to regret that, though, if I do that. Tell you what, I'm going to go crazy and I'm going to move down here. Yeah, it's a good orange. Actually, it's a tangerine, I think. Dang it, man. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna go down. Yeah, oh, man, nothing but just. Whew. It's a lot of desert. It's a lot of desert. Oh, that's so a lot of desert. Well, Desert Faith would be crazy over here, though. Okay, I'm going to settle right there. I'm going to pray for the Petra. Pray to the Petra. Oh, yeah, and I get a natural wonder there, too. Which is not that actually a great one. What? Hold on a minute. What does this tile give? That's actually not a good tile. Not that great. But I'm going to settle here anyway. Actually, over here, even if I don't get the Petra, over here is pretty good. It's got a river. Yeah, you can do something with that. I'm gonna hope and pray for the Petra though, and I hope I get it. If I don't get it, I'm gonna cry like you wouldn't believe. Oh man. And although I don't usually do this, I'm going to actually go for a shrine and try to get a religion. Although, let me say right now that on Deity, getting a religion is usually a waste of time. I've found, anyway. What am I doing on the desert, anyway? I'm not Arabia. What the heck? So I just thought they'd give me the desert, I guess, for some reason. Thought they'd do that to me. I don't like that because the Petra is almost impossible to get on Deity versus the AI. Or at least, maybe I don't know what I'm doing, but which is possible at this stage. But that's been my experience.
The people of the United States of America welcome you.
Why does this guy sound like Bill Clinton? I don't think Washington sounded like Bill Clinton. I'm pretty sure he didn't. Okay, and usually I go for another scout right here instead of a monument so early, but in this case, I think I'm going to go all out for a shrine in Desert Faith, and I'm going to skip getting that second scout until maybe later. Maybe later. So I'm going to meet a couple of silly states here. I'm gonna try for that Petra. Oh my god, there's another one right here. Damn, this guy's close. Oh, what the heck? Ah! Someone, man. Guess what? You're not getting that tile. You're not getting that tile. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something about this crap. Someone's getting really greedy, settling in my face there. Gonna have to teach this guy a lesson. Gonna have to teach Bill Clinton here a lesson. got a present for you. You know where I am, dude. Okay, well, unfortunately he's got 2 warriors there, but this would be the greatest time to just... I could take both workers, and he would probably kill my scout and grab that worker, but I'd still have one of his workers. Is it worth losing the scout over? Probably not. I might get a better opportunity here. So I think I'll wait just one turn. Maybe those warriors will go somewhere else. Well, they kind of went somewhere else, kind of. Okay, I could do it now. I'd still probably lose this guy, though. Oh, man. The question is, should I wait another turn? It's hard to tell. I tell you what, because I could bombard this guy with my city. I'm going to try it. Oh, Bill Clinton. What happened? What happened, bro? Yeah, maybe that'll help a little bit. We'll see what happens there. Probably I'll get killed. Okay, I'm going to go for... See here. We just need mining, that's all. So let's go for mining. Yeah! Oh, you had a pasture there. I got a little money from that. I'm gonna kill one of my guys. Oh, wow! Oh, he made a big mistake. Ha ha ha! Yeah, I got away with that. Okay, I'm gonna go this way where he can't get me. And we're gonna go over here. Goodbye, Bill. Oh, just got 2 workers at turn 13. That's not bad. Alright, now what? Go for shrine here, like right now. We're probably gonna open up there. I do like how, like, once you get a tile, you can never lose it unless somebody takes it with a citadel. I think that's a big improvement. I really like that. Oh, I so got away with murder right there. I thought I could do it, though. I suspected that if I bombarded him right there, I suspected that's might be what happens, and it was. Okay, cool. So I just stole a couple of workers there. Never build workers in Civ 5. There's no reason. As you can see, you can do a lot without having to steal any workers. Or having to build any workers. You can grab workers all day. Only a fool builds workers. I'm gonna go ahead and see. Oh, I don't even have mining. I can farm this and that's it. I actually can't do anything. I have 2 workers and I can't really do anything yet. That's funny. Oh, I should probably rework in that tile. Well, actually, I kind of want to get this first. Would that slow that down? Yeah, it'd slow that down by a turn. I kind of want to get that first a little bit. Okay, I've got to finish exploring here. I probably missed a couple of things there. By the looks of it, though, I seem to be like... It looks like Washington has this... He's right here, and I've got all this up here to myself just by the looks of it. So I can actually expand quite a bit if I can keep Washington from expanding near me. And Washington's being silly here. He thinks he's going to come over here and take my city, which is not a chance, dude. I'm on a hill, and he doesn't have anything to take my city with. So. Oh, damn, there's somebody over here. That sucks. Oh, great. Okay, right when I was about to finish it. That's nice. Okay, no, I actually don't need... Actually, I got tons of mining resources. I don't need to get anything else. Let's go to bronze working and get my Akanda with my spearmen. It's pretty important. And actually, Let's see here. Oh, I need the Petra, don't I? Oh, should I beeline the Petra? Well, I need bronze. I need bronze working. I need something to defend myself here. I could probably just do it with archers. We could just go like beeline the Petra. All right, yeah, let's do that. Skip everything, just go for the Petra. Yeah, archery's on the way, and I can use archers to kind of fight Washington, get a little experience from him. Okay, I already met this ass. Yeah, whatever, quit spitting. Quit spitting at me, man. He doesn't have enough money, unfortunately. But I believe that's who we have over here. Right? Where'd he go? I thought I saw somebody over here. Oh no, that's not who it is. Who is that? Okay, so we have somebody else in our face over here. All right. Might as well go for granary in this situation. Okay, so we're gonna get Desert Faith here as our thingy. I'm gonna go Liberty. Wait a minute. Boy, am I gonna be in one of those situations where I'm just like sandwiched in between people? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, let's go Liberty. We can make this work. Crap. I'm gonna lose this guy. I think I'm gonna lose this guy. Damn it. This guy wasn't leaving me alone over here. Nah. Well, actually, yeah, I do want to do that, don't I? He already knows where I am. From what I understand, you don't want to let the AI know where you are. If they're a warmonger, and actually I think kind of in general, just because they'll come over. They don't know where you are, they don't know where to attack you. And sometimes like they'll find out where you are, so they'll go place a city like right in your face. I've had that happen several times. Okay, well there seems to be a fair amount of resources back here. This is, my god, this seems to be going fast. What speed is this? This is standard speed. Almost feels like quick speed. Things are going pretty quick here. I do like the fact that cities can kind of defend themselves now. That's kind of a nice change. I like that change, actually. This guy thinks he's gonna do something here, but he's not. Okay, so I'm gonna start building an archer in a minute here. Let's see here, still looking here. I want to get these. If there's any more runes, I want to get them before this guy over here, the stupid scout, gets them. Oh man. Got your tile there, bro. Now, the other problem getting resources early is nobody has the money to buy it. I need that warrior over here, but on the other hand, I also need that warrior to scout really quick. Okay, I don't think we're under threat, are we? No, we can keep going. Well, Okay, well, I probably want to get that spot ASAP, because it's going to block this guy over here. When I can just kind of settle around Washington and grab his land. Oh, that guy can get me, can't he? Oh, there he goes. Okay, he got me. Oops. I just noticed that. It's alright, I'll get him. Yeah, sometimes I miss that stuff. Okay, we're getting close to the time we can get an archer here. So, definitely help if we can get archers. Oh, you trying to go somewhere? You're not going anywhere, bro. It's mine. I stole it fair and square. Well, it's not great, but at least the cow has some money, and I don't see the point in waiting. So let's just give it to him. There we go, got my worker back. He didn't really have much to do anyway. Okay. I'm going to be building some archers, or one archer at least, at the very least. I need to get a settler too. Oh yeah, we're gonna get animal husbandry in a minute, but we gotta wait a little bit. Probably put, let's see, probably get away with putting a mine here. Excuse me. Okay. Stupid desert tiles. Stupid desert tiles, man. So I get to size 3, I'm going to start building another settler. I need to get that spot ASAP, and I can't really wait too long, because I know this guy's probably got his eye on that. I don't know who this is, but let's see here. That's, I don't know, I think these guys got, who is that? I guess we'll find out. Okay, well, we'll lock that tile and grow a little bit. I really don't have anything else to do. Stole early settlers, but or early workers, but there's nothing for them to do. That's too bad. Okay, so just got that. Horses. Oh, guess who's got my horse? Guess who stole my freaking horse tile? Well, at least we got him there eventually. There are a lot of... Oh, man, that's such a nice spot. I need that spot. I so need that spot. Okay, so we're going to go for a settler. Like, immediately. I'm going to even chop that forest right there. How's your mother? Okay, settler in 9, but maybe settler in 8? Yeah, I think so. In fact, maybe even a settler in... That didn't do anything yet. Okay, so settler... So that doesn't speed it up at all yet. Wait a minute. Might as well do that since I can't starve. So let's go ahead and do that. And... Alright, so we got this. We got this archer here. That means I can attack some people. Yeah, I'm going to settle right in that guy's face. That's how I like to play, baby. That's how I like to do it. Okay, so... Just hopefully he doesn't make it there himself. I'm sure whoever it is over there is looking at the spot going, it's a good spot. Because it is. Columbo desires copper. Well, I'll have copper in a minute, actually. have a lot of copper in a minute. Still free. Now, the policy that I'm pursuing here, I guess maybe I should start talking about policies, huh? Well, I think they really screwed up with this part. It was a good idea, but they're completely unbalanced. For instance, every time I've seen a video, or just about every time I've seen a video, they always go tradition. And it seems like that's what everybody does. I can kind of see why they do. It's got a lot of bonuses that are immediately obvious. But on the other hand, you got things like piety, which is almost worthless. Patronage, you know, is completely worthless. I think all the policies should be available like from the start. I don't like the fact that you have to get, you know, fairly far before you unlock what you actually want. I think that was a mistake. But anyway, I'm going Liberty because it lets you set up really quick, which for the game I'm going to play is useful. And if I waited for this policy here, collective rule, I'd get a bonus to building a settler. The problem with that is I can't wait. If I wait that long, that spot will be settled. So I get it basically a settler in 7 turns, but I need. Well, actually, in 7 turns is about the same time as I'm going to get this guy. But, well, I'm going to get this guy 2 turns faster, at least, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, I just can't wait for that policy. If you, on Deity, on small map anyway, you just can't wait for that. You have to start building a settler, like, immediately. Because if you want to block off a decent chunk of land for yourself, that's just what you have to do. So... And I'm now peeling another tangerine. Forgive me. But I like them. They're good tangerines. I'm getting good tangerines around here. And I'm 4 turns from getting probably, I believe Desert Faith will probably be available, hopefully. Beliefs. Yeah, so far I think it's available. Okay, we got barbarians popping up over there. See if I can speed this up at all. I can't, so I might as well just keep working that. Yeah, see, 2 turns faster. It doesn't make a difference, though. Although normally I might have started on a settler even earlier. I'd probably go over there. Put a farm down. Ah, there's it. Okay, so I think that's who that is. The Songhai dude. Oh my god. It's not, it's another dude.
Юу? Би мөгөөмөр занг байн гаргадаггүй. Би мөгөөмөр занг байн гаргадаггүй. Сайн байна уу? Юу? Би мөгөөмөр занг байн гаргад.
Here's the thing, I could actually have Genghis get rid of this city-state for me. There's a couple of advantages to that. Number one, I can eliminate a city-state, which I hate. I hate city-states. Or, after he does that, I could also tell him, or I could attack him, and then liberate that, and then that would be my ally if I wanted. And it would give him a warmonger penalty, which means everybody would hate him. Or I could tell him to attack somebody else. Telling him to attack somebody else, I think, would be better. I don't really want him around. And he'll do it for pretty cheap. Actually, how about just some gold? What do you think, huh? Yeah, I need my gold. Okay. Alright, fine. Yeah, go do that. And that's the advantage of getting early resources. Alright, fine. I don't think he's going to settle near me. My biggest thing is them settling near me, which causes a huge problem. Okay, I don't know. Oh, okay, that's okay. I'm going to steal his gold when he does that. Because I'm like that. No good deed goes unpunished, as I say. Okay, so Washington's definitely not going to settle over here. However, just to make sure he doesn't settle around me here, I'm going to put a city right here. That means that Washington won't be able to get that spot right there. Although that's not really a good spot. Actually, you know what? Better yet, let's settle around him. Here's something right here I could steal from him. I could like settle. Yeah, that's a little close to that civic state. I might have Genghis attack that later. Because that's too close to me. I don't like that. I think I might settle right here. I might grab that tile. I don't know. I need to scout around Washington a little bit more. Maybe I won't. How many cities does he have? He has 2 cities. Okay, and he's going honor. Ha! Well, everybody's going. Wow. He's going honor here. Piety, except for this guy's going piety. Okay, well, I think my next city after this blocking city, my next city should probably be a really good one. Because I don't want to push it here. I don't want to have too many crap cities here. Okay, so let's get the settler here. I'm gonna try and basically settle as much as I freaking can as fast as I can. That's basically gonna be my strategy. And let's go ahead and work that. Probably caravan. And let's see if we can grow just a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. Alright. Remember, trying to get the Petra. Going straight to currency, I guess. No stops at all. It's, you know, thing is, let's see, calendar. I gotta make a detour into calendar. I just gotta. I got 2 calendar resources. I'm gonna have to. I don't have a choice. Gotta make a detour into calendar, and that's about it. I don't have to do anything else though. But I can't get away from that because I have 2 calendar resources right here, and there's going to help me expand. So, yeah, I'm going to have to do that. I have no choice. But, Petra, yeah, after that we will go for the Petra, like at Gangbusters. And, Great Library, I'm just curious, who did that? Washington? Nope, 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 nope. None of these guys. Ooh, okay. So I guess I will not get the mids in this game. Or not for a while anyway. I won't build them anyway. Okay, there's my free settler right there. Okay, so we got a free settler. What to do with that guy? I think it might be time to get this spot. Let's see here. Okay, we're going to have a couple of free resources. We're going to have this happiness and this happiness. If I go into unhappiness, it's not going to kill me. Actually, I could settle up here, and it wouldn't be, since I'm trading away my stuff there. This isn't a good spot, though. But of course, the question is, does it matter? It's a spot, is the point. And it eventually does get horses. Takes a while, but so I can get the I could get the circus. That would help the happiness thing a little bit. It's a terrible spot, but if it'll pay for itself, then it doesn't matter. I think I'm going to do it. It's a terrible spot, but it's something I could get early that would help me. Yeah, it's all about grabbing stuff early. Okay, I'm going to go take some shots at this guy here. Okay, here goes with the spot steal right here. I'm sure Genghis isn't going to be happy about this, but it doesn't matter. He's going to be too busy. He's going to be too busy fighting other people that I tell him to fight. Okay, we're going to go for a monument now. And I think we will chop that monument out a little. I'm going to have to remove that anyway to get the calendar. And this should still, I'm still in happiness right there, so we're fine. And this also is going to be building a monument. Okay, so and that's all I can do for a little while, but that puts up a complete wall here. None of these guys are going to be settling too close to this. And yeah, well, it says he's friendly. I kind of doubt it. I know he didn't like that, though. I know he didn't appreciate that at all. And I don't care. Can I get there in one? No, I can't, so we'll just keep doing that. Alright, so let me count how many cities I think I have left here. I think one, well, maybe not right there. Definitely one right here. One, probably two. Man, the stupid city-states are blocking everything, aren't they? I have at least 5, and then whatever I can take that Washington hasn't expanded into. I think I can still grab some stuff from Washington's, where Washington would have expanded, but I will expand there instead. Maybe even take out a city-state or two. I kind of need to know what's over there, though. Okay, Desert Faith, here we go. Or Desert Folklore. Kaboom! Huge, okay. I almost never found my own religion on Deity here. It's just too difficult. I'm gonna go ahead and threaten that worker there, see if he still tries it. No. Yeah, that's alright. I'm going to sit over here, and I'm going to snipe that guy if he stays there. Okay, so I could probably use this worker to do something useful over here for sure. There's not really too much I can do over here still. Petra, early Petra. I want to get there. So this place won't grow up from size 1 for a while there because I simply don't have the I don't have the happiness to support that. Let's see here, what did we get here? No, we want to do that. Kind of awkward because I'd much rather have some spearmen right now with that special promotion that Shaka gets from his building, but I have to get it's mandatory that I get Petra with this start. It's just mandatory. I don't have a choice. So therefore I have to make this huge detour and do this in a really awkward way compared to how I usually do it. Okay, calendar in 1, here we go. Plus I usually build the mids. And we're not doing any of that really. Simply because we have to get the Petra. So I have to go make this huge freaking detour, and I don't even know if I'm going to get it. Oh, you know what I should have done? Okay. I'm going to transfer this over. I need to find his capital, actually. Yamanga bonga dinga bonga dunga. Okay, we want to try and focus on growth as much as we can here. What is it, like 9 versus 6? Yeah, let's go for 6. It's much useful. I need to grow. I'm going to build another archer here for defense because I have nothing else to build. I don't want to build a settler right now. I need to grow. We don't really have anything to settle anyway, and we don't have the happiness to settle it either. Okay, just found another natural wonder. Let me see if I could pay for... Oh wait, I can't pay for his... Just thinking I could maybe pay for his... see his capital, but I can't. Okay, so let's just go. Oh, I didn't know there's a... It's over here. I could get that in my... Yeah, okay, that's another expand I could get away with right there because it kind of pays for itself. Okay, so... Yeah. I was thinking, how long did it take me to go to sailing? That would almost be worth it to get to currency faster, go to sailing. And get another trade route, maybe. Maybe not. Let's see, do we need that? We probably don't need that. I rarely build granaries, actually. I'm going to build another scout. I do kind of need to scout a little bit more. So I'm going to build another one. Okay, Washington got another expand right here. Okay, I can't say that. I can't say that totally surprises me though. But that's fine. I have plenty. I can easily get 6 cities out of this. Hopefully more. With any luck, a lot more. So there's there's something right here. That is useful. I might even settle over there somewhere. Oh, okay, that's the end of the map there. It's the water. So we got a +3. That would actually pay for itself. +3 settling on Old Faithful. So that's kind of a free city. Because that 3 negates the 3 unhappiness you get for founding a city. And then anything, you know, so you can negate the population unhappiness by building a couple of buildings. So it's essentially a free city. So I think I'm going to settle there. It's not a great city, but a city is a city. Also, keep this idiot from getting it. How many cities does he have? He has 3 cities. Well, that's enough for him, I think. I don't care to see him getting any more than 3. That's not bad. Well, actually, it's not that great, but it's not terrible. I think is what I meant to say. It's not terrible. That's what I should have said. Okay, and right in time we get that. I could use the extra money. Pakal's not... You can't really... You can always bribe Genghis to war. You can't really do much with Pakal in my experience. Okay. I don't expect to get this, but if I do, it'll be nice. But I need something for this guy to do, and I don't know about making more archers, really. It wouldn't really help me at this point. How much more supply? Oh, well, I got tons of supply, actually, now that I think about it. Probably could do that, huh? Do I have incense anywhere? I should. Got the kind of land for incense. Maybe not. Actually, there's several things I'd much prefer to be building than this. Actually, once I get to mathematics, I'll probably try and build a few catapults. Okay. Man, that was a good, whatever you call it. It's a good tangerine. That was a really nice tangerine. I love tangerines. Okay. So, okay, just got, whatever I got. I just got another archer. Okay, so I'll start building another one. And usually what I do is I build the mids, and then that gives me 2 free workers plus a lot quicker worker turns. But in this case, I'm not going to get to... I have to beeline the Petra. I don't have any choice, so that's really kind of a shame, actually. Actually, let's see here. I probably should... I'm going to build a worker. My God, I hate doing this. This is like... I hate doing it. You can't imagine how much I loathe building workers, but in this case, I'm actually going to do it because I'm not going to get the mids anytime soon, maybe if ever, and I do need another worker badly. I also need another settler, but I'm probably not going to build it with this city. I'm probably going to build it with this city and settle right there where I know I have a free +3 happiness that basically pays for itself. Oh, there's his capital. Yeah, that would have been nice, boy. Send a thing right there. Still at war with Songhai. That's good. You stay at war with Songhai, bro. Stay. Okay, this place grew. No more growth tiles, really. We're kind of stuck at size 5, looks like. Yeah, looks like we're stuck at size 5, and nothing I can do. Because I just don't have any more growth tiles. I could farm that, but that's not really going to get me anywhere. Don't I have a... Yeah, I do have a granary. Still can't get anywhere. Alright, that's fine. So, size 5 is when we're going to be building the Petra size 5, apparently. Again, if we get there. Assuming somebody else doesn't get it first, which they certainly might. Settler there is going to take forever. That's not really realistic. I'll go for a granary there, I guess. Gonna have to build our settler here. I'm gonna go ahead and and bombard that guy just to make his life miserable. I'm going to stay at war with Washington for as long as I can, actually. I can't get access to that. I can get access to this and get allied with Colombo if I wanted to. I think I'll do that. Let's go ahead. I have a couple of archers. I can definitely clear it now. I'm going to go ahead and start making some catapults, or one catapult very slowly. Very slowly. In 2 turns, we're going to have a... Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to have an extra worker in 2 turns. What am I thinking? Forgot about that. So that'll be nice to get another worker. Genghis Khan completed the Temple of Artemis. That's good. Well, it gives me a little overflow, I guess. Saving my money for a rainy day here. There's Boston. Pretty weak-looking city there. I could actually take Boston if I wanted to. It just wouldn't help me right now. It'd just make me unhappy. Throw me into unhappiness. Let him keep it for a while. Plus, it'd give me a huge Diplo penalty for taking that thing. Okay, there's nothing, literally nothing over there, it looks like. Yeah, but I want some real money this time. There we go.
Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England?
Okay, fine. I just met England, I think. Yeah, just met England. She's got 2 cities and she's building wonders here. Declare war on...
Go ahead.
Oh, really? That's interesting. She'll
Would
do
you
that.
be interested in a trade agreement with England?
Hold on a minute. I can't afford that now, can I? Nah, not yet.
Hello again. Go on. Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England?
She's hip to that.
That's unacceptable. Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England?
She's into that, and I don't know if I want to do it right now. I'd love to get these guys tied up in a war.
Hello again. Go ahead. Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England?
What would it cost me just money-wise here?
That's unacceptable. Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England?
I don't know. I don't think that's worth it right now. Yeah, it's just not worth it right now. I definitely want to do that eventually. Terracotta Army may adopt a policy. Heck yeah. Makes my workers a little bit more efficient too. That's always nice. I kind of want to get past Washington. I kind of know what's going on over with Genghis, but past Washington is still kind of a mystery to me. I want to see how much land, what land. He just settled another city. Let's see, he's got 4 cities now, yeah. Okay, 4 cities, but he's not dangerous yet. Our friend Genghis, that guy's dangerous. Okay, I'm still saving my money for a rainy day here. Hello. Statue of Zeus. Just as long as nobody builds the Petra. Just don't build the Petra, please. Okay, so here we are. I have 6 turns and I can get that settler. So let's get that settler before we can't do it anymore. Let's see what's going on here. Excuse me. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, cool. I can do it in 4 turns, which is pretty good. So 4 turns, we can grab that spot. That'll be 4 cities, and then after that we have quite a few cities we could squeeze in here. There's for every unique luxury we can squeeze a city. So there's at least 2 more, but I'm gonna squeeze even more than that. I'm probably gonna squeeze might squeeze 4 more out of that if I can. And that would be, if I got that, that would be 8 cities, which is fine for what I need to do. Okay, I'm going to clear that and get allied with these guys, or friendly with those guys, I guess. Oh, what the heck? Can't believe I was doing that. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, having to go for the Petra, that's really, really awkward. Okay, I'm gonna hook these guys up for the slight gold bonus there. They're not too far away from each other, so gives me a pretty decent bonus. Let's see, this guy. This guy, I guess there's really nothing to improve over here anymore, so let's go over here. You don't need the mids, but it's kind of nice. Oh, I don't think so. I think you're smoking something heavy, bro. I'm also getting a trade route from Mongolia, which is nice. That boosts my science a little bit. So you notice Washington hasn't really done anything. I don't think Washington has construction yet. Once he does, then we'll actually have to start defending ourselves. But really, in the early game, if you settle on a hill like this and you have a tough defensive spot right here, they can't do much to you for a long time. So I'm not even... You notice I'm not really doing too much to defend myself right now. It's because I don't need to. He can't really do much to me. It's going to be a while before he can really do anything. And by then I should be ready. Okay, I'm going to take this thing out here. Got the city connection for well, probably breaking even now because the population size isn't too huge, but in the future it'll be pay for itself. Oh yeah, roads cost 1 gold per turn. What the heck is that about? I heard that it was because the game designers didn't like the look of roads. So they just did that just so people wouldn't spam a bunch of roads. But spamming roads is an important thing to do, and just artificially making it so people don't do it is kind of silly. But there's a lot of silly things in this game, unfortunately. Cal enters the medieval era at 1600 BC. That probably means he's got... This is the medieval era over here. I'm nowhere close to it, but he probably got theology is my guess. But at 1600 BC, it's kind of ridiculous. But that's how it is on Deity. It's just totally ridiculous, really.